Yeah, the boys are back in town. GameLab-Smash number 126. It is DNG's sweet 20th, so make sure to give him a happy birthday. You get another drink?
Word.
I'm down, yeah.
Word.
Yeah, so we're going to have a quick commentator swap, but we will be going straight into winners finals. We got Ketchup versus Shady.
Shady about to take. Oh wow, that's actually record timing. Bro, it usually takes like 15 minutes just to like figure out the way the wire on the headphones.
Yeah.
He'd be like
Fiddling ass.
just for it to move anyways. All right, let's get it. Ketchup versus Shady.
Yeah, no, this will be fun. Which shout out to Game Labs, I think making pretty good time as well in this top 8. Oh, do you want?
Damn, I ain't commentated winners final since like GLS number 17.
Well, Gucci is right behind you, so.
Yeah, that's why I ain't gonna continue to commentate a GLS winners final until GLS 217. Take it away, Gucci.
Shout out E-Man on production, holding it down on the mic and on the PC. We appreciate all that he does here at GameLab-Smash. We are going to have a switch. It did just get a little bit darker. Y'all know the hour. It's never sour, always sweet. It's a chocolate hour, baby, and we came to eat.
You already know what's good. It's your boy Gucci-san. Hey.
Shout out E-Man making the light brighter because niggas
I know.
You're like, let me get these dark ass niggas a little bit more.
All right, man. So Ketchup has been on fire tonight, and we already seen Shady has been making his moves, losing only to Marvelous Marco last week.
Yeah, and I mean, it's very funny to follow a lot of these characters, because they are characters, these players that are characters, on Twitter. He has definitely not been happy about losing the 2 weeks in a row that he has against Marco. But this would be the time that he's able to make good on his promise to take a GLS. And with the way that his agent's been playing, it's very likely.
Yeah, I feel like the person that will give Ketchup the most trouble tonight is going to be Shady. So this is a testament to see who's going to make it into the grand finals. But right now, Shady takes the first stock in this pivotal set.
Yeah, and I mean, me and Toasty were talking about it. It's very curious the way that Shady plays. It's not just that he kind of does the Charizard thing where Pyra's a little bit heavier, so you want to stay her to make sure that you get the most out of your stock. But he'll just stay Pyra.
Yeah, he'll stay Pyra, and he fishes for rolls in.
Yeah.
And so many people have been giving him those rolls in, so he's playing this to a T. I will say, using the movement from the Mythra, and his combo game with Mythra is amazing, being able to take you from 0 to 50 real quick.
It is immaculate, especially those multi-hit Nair approaches. I mean, really just messing with your shield space. However, Ketchup, he's really good at calling out landings, and so I do definitely expect to see one of his F smashes, his toted and much mythologized about F smashes take the stock from Shady if he's not being careful.
Yeah, I will say Ketchup's forte here will be the offstage play, but you see how Shady is holding down this center stage, not giving him any chances. This movement just being so elusive, finding that out of shield nair to follow up with 2 up airs, just adding more insult to injury.
Yeah, and the damage is racking up 97% on Ketchup so quickly from that same sort of game plan. And calls out the jump.
He almost gave himself the alley-oop.
He needs to side B back. Oh, wow. Ketchup not having his shield ready.
Wasn't able to cover that Photon's edge.
You see
it's really hard. That hitbox is huge, bro.
It's so nasty. As well, you saw Ketchup for a second that he flashed his jab like, yo, just in case you decide to roll in, I got that ass. However, the Pyra is out. He was looking for an up tilt. Is going to promise revolt a little bit on edge.
No! The one
Baited.
time that he overextended with that F tilt. Good bait, yeah.
That was a pretty good bait on Ketchup's behalf. But this is not over. This is the time where you get a little bit of extra credit. It's going to be very difficult when you're dealing with a character like Bowser Jr. that has so many options to approach, especially that Mecha Cooper card. You're going to get nervous and you're not going to hold shield, and you might pay dearly for it.
Yeah, but Shady is capitalizing off of this fear from Ketchup, catching these air dodges. Ketchup doesn't want to overextend too much, try to mitigate the amount of damage that he takes here. Oh, and that'll do it. Hey, when you in doubt, run them bitches over.
Pedal to the metal on their ass. Really well done from Ketchup there. Is looking good in this game. Has put himself back in a significant way. Damn, he took a bowling ball to the stomach. It's crazy.
You hate to see it.
The Brunswick? That's crazy. All right, but Ketchup is not out of the woods yet. He needs a lot more damage and is actually able to find a little up air chain before it is disrupted. Those multi-hit moves by Pyra, or excuse me, by Mythra are so good at getting out of sticky situations. They're going to trade more often than not. Uh-oh. Oh, foresight to jab. Okay.
So like you said, he's willing to stick to this Pyra. Just try to find himself that down air that he loves so much. But no rolls in from Ketchup playing this really smart. The up smash might be able to do it, and yes, it will.
The high percentage rolls from ledge are...
That was a long game one, bro. The momentum was swinging back and forth. It was a full 5-minute game. So this is going to be a long one, folks.
Definitely. I agree, especially when both characters are so good at playing towards their win condition. Ketchup, however, that was just pure game instinct, and high percentages usually bring the rolls out of most characters. You want to get back to that center stage, and was able to capitalize in that moment.
I will say he does really good under pressure. Ketchup was in situations where one overextension might be the end, but he played all his cards correctly and was able to take that off of Shady, who I feel like is playing so consistent, but other than every now and then Ketchup does his haha silly combo.
Exactly, and he's not really working for and towards those sort of means, right? He's just getting a lot of really good straight hits and capitalizing on them. That being said, though, still trading with a lot of Mythra aerials. This is a dangerous situation to be in for Shady, I think, more so than Ketchup, who has really been able to play comfortably out of the corner to regain center stage.
Yeah, Shady hasn't been able to ledge trap him very well. He's been holding on to that center stage more and more, but just a roll in. He's not scared of the down air whatsoever, but speaking of the down air.
He was looking for that footstool down there for sure. Uh-oh.
Just double jump up air.
It's funny, you say he throws out that dare so much, and he does, and it's funny because it'll either set up a tech situation or just straight up kill you.
It works, and then even if you whiff, you're in the air, moving backwards. It's a good setup, I will say that much. But look at who's calling the rolls in this time. Ketchup taking a no out of Shady's book.
Yeah, and I mean, this is kind of an ugly situation to be in. I do like the fact that Shady feels so comfortable as Pyra, but I do not like the idea of having to deal with Ludwig with Pyra for too long. All right, I think it becomes a very dangerous character if you do not take the stock quickly. Yep, and the detriment might come quicker than we think. The Prominence Revolt at ledge, and there's the dare, and switching back to the Mythra. I like that. I think that was a wise choice.
Well, right back to the Pyra. He's got his eyes on the prize, trying to take this stock right away. Look at that turnaround grab from Ketchup.
That's situational awareness, baby.
Foresight? Nah, bro. Ludwig's sight.
Come on now. His mustache sees the future. All right, and still...
Which one, Ketchup's or Ludwig's?
Yes. All right, landing there. Also popping him back up, and finally, actually a Mythra taking the stock. That's a good confidence booster, I think, if you're an Aegis player. You very rarely see the lighter of the two, the quicker of the two take the stock, and to be able to do that means that you're starting to tap back into your neutral play.
Wow, look at that, just immediately equaling the amount of damage.
Oh!
And taking the stock at that impeccable second stock here from Shady.
Yeah, that Chroma Dust is actually really good at forcing tech situations, and wow, caught him holding ledge. Caught him holding ledge. So now we have an even game, but you know, this looks way better than it did earlier for Shady, who was kind of in a very poor situation that Ketchup was doing. As you said, the ledge trapping was really, really good, and the edge guarding was fantastic against specifically the Pyra, the heavy hitter of the two.
It seems like in the neutral, Shady was playing so textbook that it was kind of predictable.
Yeah.
You have to throw out those options like that second stock that he did there. Just go belligerent, fuck it. Up smash, not going to take the stock, but did so much damage, 25%.
Yeah, that was slick too. I like the little slide off from the the transform, switched between the two, and this is a last-hit situation.
Look
Pretty
at the
nerve-wracking.
respect between the two. Just giving each other the space that they need.
Yeah, and it's kind of looking like Shady trying to force a down air, maybe a footstool situation. It is a very quick outer shield option, but Ketchup is not going to give it without a little bit of pushback. Oh, that's it. Oh no,
it's
excuse
not
me.
enough.
That's a big
Prominence
boy.
revolt. Shit didn't look very promising to me.
It's killing season and Ludwig is fiending. You got a big boy.
But
Very
that
nice.
up air will definitely close out that second game. Now we're one apiece here, and Shady is looking to be a little more tenacious, I would say. Especially with the Mythra, as you were pointing out, was able to take that first stock with the Mythra up smash,
Yeah.
and it really shows like the mark of a good Pyra Mythra player.
I agree. I personally think that Pyra is a little bit more important in the two because she's the one that takes stocks. But if you are able to take a stock with the one that's going to establish the tempo of the game, then that means you could switch at your leisure instead of being forced to because your opponent's kind of pushing you at disadvantage.
Yep, and right away we see the cannonball to the face.
Brunswick. When was the last time you went bowling?
When was the last time? Ooh, that's a good question.
Right?
I want to say like 8 months ago, I went on a date with my girl. We went bowling.
Did she whip that ass?
Yeah, she did good. She didn't want my ass though.
Our group of friends, they got whooped, but me, nah, I hold mine down. I tuck mine in. Also, a very good discrepancy. I like that he's switching between the two up Bs to kind of decide their tech skill in neutral, right? One of those, just the initial knockback is really, really nasty, and the other one does lots of damage.
I will say the utilization of the Pyra Mythra toolkit is being used to its fullest by Shady.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And now we're actually seeing the switch immediately to Pyra. Now, the safety with which he does this edge guard is going to be very. Ooh,
That was clean. Yeah, that was crazy. You did all that to get hit, but we still respect it.
All of that for a drop of safety.
All that for a
yeah.
smidgen of percent.
That could have been a that could have been an
dash
F tilt.
attack.
Yeah, or either you. That's committal. But I feel you. I definitely feel you. Baited just a little bit, kind of jumping in neutral, saying, "Hey yo, take the bait." And he was. He did come up with an aerial. However, the switch back to Mythra.
If I took a shot for every dare that Josh has thrown out, I'd be dead. It's so
It's so good.
optimal.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's safe as shit if it's spaced well. Like it takes up so much of the stage, and I mean, why not?
All right, now look at this momentum from Shady. Really trying to make the most out of this third stock before Ketchup takes it.
I love the stop from Ketchup when doing those Koopa carts, stopping right before he's going to get in the face, and yeah, kind of baiting out an option from Shady and kind of reacting to whatever aerial Shady feels like he wants to throw out.
The frame data is just too strong here from Mythra. Even if you bait an option, I feel like it'll finish before you even start walking up.
Absolutely. So that means you have to be really preemptive with the aerials that you're throwing out.
Okay.
And
missing
drops the jab lock. Unfortunate.
You can't be doing that. That would have been a close stock here, and the air dodge is going to do it though.
Yeah. I mean, it happens.
Yeah, 94% here on the second stock for Ketchup. Still doable, but I will say Shady has been holding it down.
Absolutely. Shady has showing shades of greatness every single interaction, really coming out on top of them and using both of his stewards of power
Bro got 50 shades of gray. That's crazy.
to the best of his ability. Absolutely. All right, looking for the cross-up up air. Ketchup kind of just poking in neutral. Oh,
Okay,
and that was bait.
Good punish opportunity here
Yeah.
from Ketchup, only going for the down throw. Don't roll it. Okay.
Nice, nice. All right, and once again, kind of these hesitations from the Koopa cart. Ledge situation, looks for the gentleman, does not find it.
I cannot believe he got out of
Oh,
that
and
situation.
that's so much damage. That actually might kill. Yeah, that's unfortunate because he fell into the body hitbox. He was able to probably put on like 1.5 more damage.
Yeah,
but
and look at this last stock situation. Who will take this game 3? I will
shall
say
see.
Ketchup has been getting a little lucky with these options, but Shady keeping it good with this ledge trap, gets the grab into the down throw.
Yeah, and trying to fake out just a little bit. Okay, a little empty land. I like that. That was a very tentative jab. I like the fact that Shady had to think about it. He doesn't want to commit to anything.
And then you're like, do I want to rapid?
Do I want to rapid? All right, this corner carry situation. I mean, I got to give it to Ketchup's movement. He's really trying to force an option out of Shady that's unsafe, but Shady just choosing to cross up shield and keep the pressure on, spacing out all of these aerials.
Oh my God, that's an unsafe option.
I hope that was a misinput because that was pretty unfortunate.
Oh, now no jump.
Yeah, and called out the air dodge.
Okay, still no
alive,
jump,
and
but
still
not
dead.
gonna make it back.
Still alive, but still dead.
You saw how quick Ketchup was to capitalize on that single F smash mistake. We've been talking about how Shady has been playing so optimal. As soon as he deviates from the plan,
Yeah.
Ketchup's all in that ass. He's like, give me that.
It's kind of a... What do you do? What do you do? What do you say? I'm not. It's unfortunate, I think, for players that want to be offensive or have seen themselves playing really well in an advantage state, right? If you have an advantage state, you see yourself maybe winning an edge guard situation, you might go for something that's a little riskier. But the higher you go up, the worse the punishment is for making a mistake.
That was definitely at the top of oopsies.
Yeah, bruh. To die for that F smash, the more you think about it, yeah, it makes sense, but yeah, it's kind of messed up how well Ketchup was able to punish that.
Though.
If it would have hit, that's the end of that game. We're moving on to game 3, right? Game 4. But yeah.
Now, Shady not taking that last stock kindly, already returning the damage here to Ketchup 76%. Who, honestly, Ketchup is fine playing at the corners.
For sure.
Like, you're not going to have better neutral than Mythra, so don't even try to play the neutral.
Yeah, just hold down the corner best that you can and punish any unsafe attempts on your shield, which, of course, it's Mythra. Eventually, she's going to make a mistake.
Yeah, you let the Mecha Koopa play the neutral for you because you already see the frame data and the options that Mythra has. So he has to respect the options and just back up a little bit.
Just a bit. And as you said, he was able to get center stage again. And I think it's very, very, very interesting. He chooses not to use the Mecha Koopa until he's in center stage. Not even sending him out to kind of lead the charge for him.
He takes it for a walk, too. He's like, all right, go ahead, boy.
Yeah, and kind of calling out this center stage control is very, very good for Ketchup. But at these percentages, one mistake could spell your stock.
Yeah, an up tilt or even an F tilt here from Shady could take this stock.
That should do it. Oh, no.
No, it's a little heavy. Don't forget the clown cart. Depending on if you hit Bowser Jr. on the head or on the cart, changes the amount of knockback.
That is correct. That is correct. Important information from Gucci. And man, the tech skill of Ketchup shows so much in these situations, right?
Oh my goodness, he died to that before, but he's not scared to go for it again.
Ooh, and actually the Mecha Koopa backfiring just a bit. And wow, caught him reaching, hand in the cookie jar. Ketchup getting his stock taken by that F tilt. That spacing was immaculate.
With the nairs, right?
Yeah. That was really good.
He's been getting a lot of mileage with these nairs. Just so much damage, too.
You know, let's hope that he's not driving diesel. You don't want to burn out too early. Shady, if he can capitalize on having this extra damage, utilizing some of this rage, maybe he can get a second stock before Ketchup is able to take his.
Because, like, think about it. Cross-up nair on Bowser Jr.'s shield, what are you doing?
Resetting the situation. That is it. Oh, and tried to get the throw armor, unable to find it.
Ooh, had the roll-in option, but didn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, wasn't convinced, unfortunately. And now probably he's going to save that for a little bit later, right?
Yeah, Shady gives him that roll again. If lightning strikes twice, I'd be damned.
He's going to have to foresight. No? The switch? Ooh,
wow, the fade back on that up B.
Yeah, that was great.
How did that miss? Oh my God, that was pixels.
I honestly think it's kind of ironic
shifting.
to miss all of those and then get hit when you finally do the poor air dodge, because he was navigating through all those options that Ketchup had. That being said, he is still quite locked in. The Mythra is out, And at this point, yeah, make sure that the damage means that when you throw out Pyra, she's going to take the stock with whatever she throws out.
But
And that,
immediate switch to Pyra. Gonna take a little bit of damage, and I can understand the switch back to Mythra. Just try to play this safely, and you dominate the neutral. Up smash could take it here too.
yeah, I mean, it would include Ketchup, kind of like what he just did with that Nair being unsafe around Shady's shield. And the switch to Pyra? No, he's actually staying Mythra. I don't know if I agree with this as much. I feel like he becomes more combo food. Okay.
No, it's not bad. I can see both sides of the coin here, but you don't want to autopilot go to Pyra and, you know, risk an off-stage situation because you're a little slower.
True. Yeah, as long as he's locked in, I suppose that it's kind of a very small consequence.
Lock the fuck in, Shady. It's time to lock in.
Ooh. All right, good parry, just mitigating damage, but still unable to take the stock. Now, 211. I think he's going to look for an up smash again. But
Even
at
a
this
down
point,
smash could do it too.
at this point, though, like, yeah, you might as well just switch back to Pyra, please.
Look at that, already finding his momentum, 211%, and he's still got a combo.
Yep, and there's no straight.
Oh no,
There's no straight hit here that's going to take it. That was very scary.
devious, bro.
That was very scary.
Yes.
And look how these percentages have evened out already.
Once again, dodging a bullet, the
There
down
we go.
smash was able to take that stock at 211%.
And we see Supernova in chat that said, "This is smart from Shady. Timeout incoming." That is absolutely an option on the table as long as he's able to keep his stock.
No, not going to keep that stock. 7% on Ketchup. Now, we're really playing the percentage game. Only 1 minute left on the clock. And I think Shady's going to win this interaction for sure. We already know how easy it is for Mythra to rack up that initial damage. It's just a lot harder to take the stock.
Agreed. This is a scary situation for Shady, but as Mythra is going to be able to get out of situations pretty convincingly.
It's going to force a lot more aggression here from Ketchup too, just to try to see if he can cheese the stock off.
Absolutely. And so as he overextends, Mythra is going to choose to disengage, go to the other side if she doesn't think she has a way to capitalize on some of the damage being dealt.
If I'm Shady though, I want to keep that movement up. Don't get too complacent with this lead. You can easily get thrown off and edge guarded.
Yeah, 31 seconds on the clock. Oh, this is very tense now. Great grab. See the down throw?
Up B? No, gonna go for up air. Already 100% here on Ketchup.
Now, if y'all did not know, in game terms, in game science, usually the last 30 seconds of the game before a timeout are very, very much more likely to see a stock taken than an actual timeout. Ooh, and
Ketchup
Moonbreaker.
getting desperate here, just trying to find an option out of shield.
Oh, and I think that, yeah, this is done. Time, and that is a good timeout. And Ketchup kind of just shaking his head at it. I mean, you can't knock the hustle. You got to do what you got to do. And we are going to be going to a game 5.
Ketchup like, you bitch ass nigga.
Shady sitting there like, rev up your cart some more.
It pays the bills.
The smack lips was crazy. Shady said,
Nah, you saw how Ketchup was looking over laughing?
Yeah, no,
And
he was-
Shady didn't even want to look over.
Shady
He
was like, no. It's like when you take somebody's parking space, you just,
You walk by them as they still in the whip. They got their blinkers on. Nah, you thought.
Yeah, you a nasty nigga. But that being said, we also see the little change in skins. I like that.
From who?
From Shady.
I think he was running that skin still.
Where it's like white and green for Pyra.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It seemed like it was different. You can never really tell.
It's a little confusing, right? Because you're like, which
I'm
one
sorry.
are they?
My bad. White women all blend into me. I'm joking. That was a joke.
That's crazy.
That is wild. All right. Because they're absolutely Japanese, clearly. Talking about clearly, that damage that got put on, that seemed like it was routed. The game plan for Ketchup is juggle, and boy, howdy, is he sticking to it.
Yeah, Ketchup does a really good job with this initial percentage, but is having trouble taking this stock from Mythra. When it comes to Pyra, though, a lot more overextensions, and then he can capitalize off of that.
Yeah, and and that might do it. Oh, no.
The rapid jab failing.
Yeah, those multi-hit moves sometimes not doing their job here in Smash Ultimate. And wow, the neutral get up. I feel like he had an extra frame because of
that
the...
was an extension from hitting the Koopa.
Yeah. So, well played. I don't know if that was game knowledge or he was just going for it, but is able to take the first stock. Shady looking airtight thus far. Ooh, out.
Bro got this game like a Ziploc. Keep it tight. Keep it tucked in, too.
Come on now. It's holding back that loud. All right, and an unsafe aerial there from Ketchup. Kind of uncharacteristic. Maybe might be showing a couple of signs of fatigue in this long set.
Fatigue and maybe frustration. You already saw how frustrated he was after getting timed out.
Yeah.
So it could be a double-edged sword here for Ketchup, who is honestly overextending a lot. No way he went out there in forward air.
It was something that we talked about a little bit earlier on stream. I think that switching can be really, really good to just kind of mess out your opponent's understanding of what you're doing on stage. Because I didn't know that that was Mythra until I knew it was Mythra, right?
Yeah.
But was able to take the stock. The Nair's on shield being a little unsafe. Up smash from Ketchup. But Shady choosing to just disengage in a lot of these scenarios.
Wow, dropping that up air combo as well.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah.
Not gonna drop this one though. Oh, Mecha Koopa came in clutch. Thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I got you.
I got us. Look. All right.
Right now was a really bad start for Ketchup, but was able to make it basically even. Offstage situation. Shady goes low and gets the upbeat, but
Also
look at that back air coming out from Ketchup, and suddenly Ketchup is in the driver's seat of this last game. Oh, punish option, but too fast. Too fast to recover.
And I mean, it's going to take a very, very clinical Pyra to be able to take a stock before Ketchup gets to running away with his.
No way. Look at that. Ketchup can smell the fear coming out from Shady, and now suddenly Shady is losing his grip. Gets the down air, up air combo that has been working out so well throughout this tournament for him.
82% and 3 minutes on the clock. There is the option of a timeout, but it looks like based on the way that Ketchup is playing, he does not plan on going anywhere but straight at his opponent.
It'd be funny, but there's no way. 3 minutes left on the clock. This is going to be decided with the KO.
I agree, but you just never know. Ooh, the land. Wow.
Right now, this is where it's dangerous because being at this low percentage, you're combo food for Mythra, but also on the other side, 116% for Shady.
Straight hit?
Yeah, a straight hit, up smash, F smash, and this will be the game. So who will advance into grand finals?
Ooh, and for one of the only times Ketchup is not prepared for the roll get up from ledge. He's been punishing it really, really well for all of his opponents during bracket, but possibly that attack momentum maybe biting him in the butt a little bit.
Okay, get licked on.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, great
and
tech. Look at
that tech saved his freaking life. Beautiful stuff there from Ketchup, moving on to grand finals. That was amazing.
I think anyone else would have got connected with that up smash.
Yeah.
But the awareness from Ketchup to be able to tech roll and then follow up with the back air, I think that was checkmate.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff.